This is Brandon Michaels. We're here with BC Television. Something new I'm trying. Basically, I wanted to do something for my fans, my viewers, a lot of my listeners. Give them a chance to get a little closer to me on a one-on-one basis. A couple of people on my team suggested it. At first, I was a little bit more reluctant to it. I said, you know what, I'm going to go with it. Seems like a good idea. With everything that's going on, this whole political scape, hip-hop, just the world in general, finances. I said, you know, we're gonna do it right. I want to do it straight up. I don't want to be on no reality TV. I'm gonna keep it funky. So right here, you know, we live up in Miami right now, my little office out here. I had a friend of mine. He brought me some Nikes, whatever. Got a little endorsement with them. So you know, that's one of the perks that come along with just me being Brandon Michaels and a lot of y'all just, you know, being who y'all are. So what we gonna do? We gonna, you know, kick it live. And like I said, the questions that people are going to be asking me, I'm going to be straight up. I'm going to be very blunt. You know, try to give my people what they want to hear, what they want to know. A lot of people was asking me, you know, well, we want to get a chance to really talk to. We catch you on the MySpaces or Box Savvies or your own website. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down and give it to you live. So we here, you know, BC Television. For all those impaired or whatever, Breakfast Club TV, you know what I'm saying, that is my joint. And we gonna rock, we gonna have some fun. So sit down, relax, and let's get it in. This is hip hop.
First of all, Brandon, I want to thank you for giving us the time to be able to get to know you. I appreciate that very much.
Ain't no problem. Let's go. Let's get it in. I feel that. I feel the vibe. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We family here. Let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Okay, so I know the first question that everybody's going to want to know is, who is Brandon Michaels exactly?
Who is Brandon Michaels? Whoa, okay, that's good. Brandon Michaels is a cat born and raised out of New York. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a native New Yorker. Come from two good parents, nuclear family, and all that. You ain't gonna hear all these sad stories and all that. Nah, I came from good parents. Some definitely good upbringings, good ethics, good morals, and I'm cut from that cloth. So I'm just a young cat from New York that, you know, got hit with a great opportunity. God bless me, and now I'm here. I'm here with y'all. I'm here with y'all live. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad that you're here.
Let's go.
Now, what was your motivation for being in the entertainment industry? You know, besides the obvious perks, you know, the money, the fame, money.
Right. What was my not being broke. Let's keep it G. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do a regular 9 to 5, and I say that in all respect due to people that do work for corporate, private industry. Whether you working at Starbucks, McDonald's, like I tip my hat off to you. You know what I'm saying? You have Foot Locker, whatever, you getting in what you get in. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I had attempted to work about, I say, over 150,000 jobs. And wind up, you know, getting fired from all of them. You know what I mean? So that wasn't that. My motivation was just being able to pay my bills, and stay self-efficient, and give, you know, make my parents proud, and the people that, you know, cared enough for me to get into this position, for me to, you know, to do what I can do. Definitely one of the motivational factors was my pops. Just seeing him get up every morning and go to work. And you know, bust his career out, and he also had a side little hustle, and it was crazy. I'm really not gonna get too much into that, but just seeing the work ethic that he put into that, I was like, you know what, that I love that. I respected him for that, and I admired him for that. And it was like, you know, my pops he's definitely that dude, and I respect that. My mom's as well, just getting up every day, doing what she do. Neither one of them ever complained, and I said, you know what, they laid the blueprint down for me. You know what I mean? It was almost undeniable for me not to be able to follow that blueprint. So that was probably the, how should I say, the core motivational factors right then and there.
More people like them today.
Definitely.
We definitely do. Now, who were some of the people that you looked up to and admired in the entertainment industry?
People that I looked up to in the entertainment industry. Definitely, first hands, Russell Simmons. That gentleman created the word mogul. He is the reason that we have the word mogul, to me, in my opinion. So Russell is just that. He is that gentleman. He is that ambassador. He is the creator of everything when it comes to entrepreneurial things that you achieve, and,
Right.
and I respect him for that. Some of the later cats down the line that I a little bit more closer to the age of myself, definitely hands down Sean Combs, B Diddy. Like, I admired him ever since he was going to Mount St. Michael's High School. You know what I'm saying? I admired that dude. You know what I'm saying? And then I followed him all the way to when he was in, Howard, and how his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? And then when he was at Uptown, how he was just like, he didn't even have no money, and he was hopping the train, the Metro North, and that showed me whatever you want in life, you have to put into it, and I loved him for that, and to see where he's at now, and that's why I get so annoyed when I hear critics, and it's like, if you knew what this gentleman did from beginning to end to reach his goal, you would be like, wow, like that's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that gentleman as well, Damon Dash. I remember when I was a kid hearing about Damon throw parties, in New York and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As well as Sean Combs, who was throwing parties, in New York with a chick by the name of Jessica, and they was doing their thing in New York, tearing it up. Damon was definitely somebody I admired. The whole structure, the whole system with The Rock. You know what I mean? Kareem and Jay. Those are gentlemen that I admired. When you got three cats from urbanized areas, and you were able to come together as one for almost 10 years. Marriages don't stay together for 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got people out here willing to work together and for a common goal to take over, the world for 10-something years, and that's a beautiful thing. So those are definitely cats that I admire. Another cat that I definitely admire, I want to give big ups to, is a gentleman by the name of Jay Prince from Houston. I was definitely dealing with a lot of cats from over there and rap a lot. Big ups to y'all. Jay Prince was definitely somebody I admired. He came along a few years, 2 or 3 years after Russell, and he built the empire. You know what I'm saying? Jay Prince, that gentleman built the empire with rap a lot. So I tip my hats off to him, and to me, that's a real G right there. Then definitely the Master P's. I mean that brother, the number that he surpassed, I think it was 99, 2000, hitting Guinness Book of World Records. That's amazing right there. You know what I'm saying? That is amazing right there, and I tip my hat off to that brother. Another cat, which a lot of people don't really understand his movement, and he helped this whole freedom of speech and hip hop. Luke Campbell, Uncle Luke. You know what I'm saying? I'm a New York cat at the end of the day, and I respected Uncle Luke. Luke was the only dude from the South that was coming to New York when we was kids, and all the cats that's in their mid-20s and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's definitely the cats that's in their their 30s and all that. Luke was throwing. He would come every New Year's Eve and would throw the parties in the Tunnel. The famous legendary club, the Tunnel in New York, and that was legendary for like 5 years, man. I mean, you can go out there if you was a shorty and you couldn't go in. You could just see the cars and the whips and all the attention at the track. So I definitely tip my hats off to cats like that, Uncle Luke, man. You know what I mean? So those are definitely just some of the brothers off top that I admire from afar, and try to this day, I try to emulate what those cats are doing.